Told myself I wasn't gonna do this today. Then I told myself I wasn't gonna record myself doing this. But then I decided I'm gonna do this today. So for you people that are very about my BRZ content, hopefully you guys like this one because my front bumper is messed up once again. And today I'm gonna try to actually fix it, but we also have some other issues going on underneath the bumper, so hopefully this isn't too intensive, but it might be. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's Memorial Day right now. This video's not going out for another 2 days, but I'm off today, and we're gonna record some BRZ content for you people that have been missing the BRZ the last couple videos. Now, for some reason, my front fascia, or front grille, or whatever you want to call it on my BRZ, keeps popping inwards. So today we had to take this bumper off, and then also we have another problem because my air scoop shield also for some reason decided to fall off. So we have some things we gotta fix under there. And for you people that don't know how to fix the front grille, I hopefully have a solution for you guys, just using duct tape. And if it gets to the point, we might actually have to use a heat gun and try melting the tabs, because I have no clue why it keeps breaking off, and I don't know why it's doing this, but we're gonna try to fix it once and for all today, because I'm getting tired of ripping this bumper off, because this bumper is annoying as hell to rip off, and I hate doing this. Every time I do it, the bumper just doesn't fit how it's supposed to, and it just doesn't look good. So we're just gonna go get our little pop pry tool, rip this bumper off, and then I'll catch you guys in a minute. See, this part just keeps popping in, and then this whole shield fell. I don't know what happened, of why any of this happened. Hopefully we can find the screw for this, because that'd be lit, because I don't know how else I'm gonna put this on without a screw. But we're gonna try, because I already know this shield is annoying to put on, because we've had to do it once before when we installed it, and it was a complete pain. So hopefully it's not that bad this time around, but you never know with this car. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's really hard. That shield, we might just have to delete it, which makes me a little bit nervous because it has a water shield for the scoop of my intake, but we'll see what happens. So the problem with this heat shield is one of the screws completely popped out, and for some reason this intake has a very good job of doing that. I'm missing a screw on the intake itself, and now I'm missing one on the little guard right here. And the problem is that the screw goes underneath the bash bar in a spot that you really can't reach at all with any sort of tools, so everything has to be hand tight, and it's not very good when you're trying to like keep something secure. So it completely fell off. I don't know if the bolt is anywhere in this tray or not. I'm gonna try to search for it, but chances are it's not. It's hard to see, but the screws go all the way up here, and you really can't get your hand up there. So the way I had it before was everything was kind of hand tight before, which isn't a good way to do it. And I'm gonna try to tighten this one down as much as I can, but I just noticed it keeps spinning. So I think from the vibrations of the road, kind of stripped it out a bit, and it doesn't really wanna stay still anymore. So I might just try to tape it on, honestly, because I have duct tape, and duct tape tends to fix most things, and it's kind of strong. So if I can kind of get a bead of tape up there, it might be okay, but I'm not sure if it's gonna hold. But it kind of sucks that it's doing that, because that's not something I want to get more screws for. Or I might just take one of these screws off and take it to a store, see if they can find a replacement that I can use it like a wrench to get to, because these are hex keys and they're really hard to get in. You've heard plenty of times that duct tape fixes everything, and here on the TTR BRZ channel, we're firm believers of that. I just threw a bunch of tape underneath there. Hopefully it sticks. It does feel relatively strong, but we'll see once it starts getting wet and heats up and cools down and everything. But this entire system just kind of feels loose for some reason, and I don't like that. This intake was a bitch and a half to install because of how big it is in this engine bay, but hopefully this stays secure. I'll try to show you what I did. It's really hard to show you, but up here's tape. So we just try to tape it on, and hopefully it's good enough that it stays. And then the last thing we have to fix is the front bumper itself with the front grille. And I'm gonna try to show you guys the best way to do this, because I don't even know the best way to do it, but we're gonna try to figure something out here. So pretty much I'm just gonna try throwing tape in there and seeing if it holds. Now, one of the most interesting things I just found out is when this bumper is held in, it's held in by a bunch of clips, right? And they just snap in. But it was literally snapped off all the way to the other side, but the other side wasn't pushing in, and I'm not sure why. But I'm gonna try taping literally all these tabs so it doesn't do that anymore, and hopefully we can fix this once and for all. I'm hoping that that little extra bit of resistance does do it a little bit more just to hold it in place, because this thing feels secure every time I play with it, but as soon as I put it back in the car and I drive a little bit, one bump just for some reason tears it apart. An update on my side markers that I DIY'd myself. They are still looking fantastic. No paint has faded. Staying secure with my zip tie method. Everything has been mint there. And I'm gonna give you guys a bit of an update on the Civic because, you know, I thought this BRZ stuff was gonna take a little bit longer, and it only took 5 seconds. But I know you guys are missing some BRZ content. We got some stuff that I'm hopefully kind of planning out to do, but I have a lot of Civic stuff coming up, and I do wanna show you guys what else came, because my rear bumper did come for the Civ, and we put it on, and there's a crack in it, and it doesn't fit that well. And I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that in a second. I'm just gonna tighten up the BRZ right now. Literally the best fitment I've had on this bumper in a long time just now. I'm pretty happy about it. These clips keep falling out. I might have to figure out a solution for that eventually, but right now, looking good. I'm very pleased with it. Now the next thing we gotta talk about is this Civic and a little update with it, because we got our rear bumper, and just let me show you with it. So if you guys watched my last video, I got 2 different parts from 2 different places. I got front fenders, and I got this from Rock Auto, and I got 2 bumpers, a front and a back bumper from carparts.com. So pretty much as soon as I got done recording my video on that, the rear bumper came in the mail. And I threw it right on as soon as it started raining. I didn't really want to record it, wasn't that special. But the one thing I was noticing, it was having the same issues the front bumper has. It doesn't fit right. And I'm not sure why it doesn't fit right, but it's warping in weird spots, and I noticed a big crack in it. Well, it's not a big crack, but it's like a crack that's like 1.5 inches long, and it goes down a little bit, which kind of does bother me. Now, looking at it, the fitment is a little bit weird. The clips on the one side probably need to be replaced, but the fitment flares out in spots I don't want it to flare out in. I took a heat gun to it and it worked a decent amount, but at the same time, I wouldn't expect it from that. I reached out to them to see if they'd be able to send me a replacement, and I'm waiting on a response from them. But after my experience of buying OE parts for the car, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm gonna go get things from carparts.com anymore. They're just not good quality parts, and I'm not sure how much fab is really supposed to go into putting a new bumper on, but I would think it wouldn't be any. And I had a lot of trouble putting these things on. I'm not sure where you guys get your OE parts from, but so far I gotta say that Rock Auto was way better than carparts.com. Yeah, they don't fit 100% perfectly, but at least the holes lined up, and there's some leeway to adjusting things. But with a bumper cover, it's pretty much like 4 bolts and a bunch of clips. Yeah, they all lined up where they're supposed to, but it was so much muscling to get these parts on, it just didn't work that well at all. So the Civic update right now, the car is still bricked right now because I haven't gotten my shift linkage yet, so we can't drive it. Can't drive it legally anyways because I don't have tags for it because lockdown. But these bumpers just don't fit at all. And yeah, the rear one looks okay, but I just thought it would be a lot better for the price I paid for these parts. I don't know if I'm going to go with a different company. I'm not sure if I'm going to try a different bumper, but if you guys know any aftermarket bumper companies that make decent quality stuff, please send them my way, because right now I'm not really pleased with the parts I got. The front bumper is completely whack and super bent out of shape, and the thing is, it shouldn't be a Duraflex sort of thing. It is made out of plastic, it's kind of bendable, but it's not bendable enough to the point that I can bend it to make it look good. The front just has so many gaps, the back flares out, and I'm not really sure what to do about that sort of thing, because I would think an OE part would have better fitment than these things do. And the reason I think it cracked was because the bumper didn't really want to fit, and I'm not sure if it was cracked from packaging or if it cracked when I was putting it on, because I couldn't get some of these holes in, but we eventually kind of muscled them into place and got them to work. But at the same time, I wouldn't expect that from these kinds of parts. just the holes were off, and I don't know, I honestly think Duraflex might be a better company to work with than this. I'm sorry for the lack of BRZ content, and I'm sorry for this video being kind of boring, but we had BRZ issues, and I kind of wanted to touch base on the Civic because I really didn't have any ideas for the Civic this week because I'm waiting on payday to get more parts, and sometimes you just gotta wait for that sort of stuff. But I just want to update you guys on when I do stuff to the cars, even if it's a stupid maintenance thing, it's a stupid repair, just maybe it's something that someone will stumble upon, find it interesting. Somebody was like watching my content and want to watch these sorts of videos. So that's why I decided to, record today and just do a little update on the cars. Still hope you guys are excited about the Civic build because I am super excited for it. Yeah, we don't have much done to it yet, but we made it look decent enough for now. I do have a lot of plans for the car, and I think I want to make some sort of wide body kit for it eventually. Don't know how we're going to do it because they really don't make wide body kits for the 4-doors. So we might have to fab our own sort of thing, get a 2-door kit and make it work, which I think would be kind of a cool thing. But let me know what you guys think about that. That's still a long ways away, but that's something that's probably going to come before paint because I don't want to have to paint the car twice. I don't know any shops that are going to work with me for painting, and painting tends to be very expensive. But maybe you guys want to see a Mako $300 paint job, so maybe we'll do it to the car because I want the car to be a half budget build, half like decent build. Don't want to cheap out on everything, but I do want to cheap out in some spots because I want to say that it can be done. It's possible to have a project car for cheap, and it's possible to do all this stuff, Right now I'm waiting on my stimulus check still, and I'm still waiting on tax returns. So depending if any of this stuff ever comes, there might be more BRZ parts on the way, but I'm not quite sure yet because I'm still waiting on a bunch of stuff. But I do want to get some BRZ stuff relatively soon because we need to show this car a little bit more love. There's 2 more mods I really wanted to do before I ended up getting the Civic, but we got the Civic, so we're putting some things on hold. But if you guys have any suggestions that you guys want me to do to the Civic at all, because I want this to be our car opposed to just mine. I have a lot of ideas for it, but if you guys have anything, drop a comment, DM me on Instagram, don't message me on Facebook, that'd be kind of weird, I don't even check that anyways. But I want to be creative with the car, and I want it to be a Civic that's clean, that no one's ever really seen before, and I'm happy it's a 4-door because it's going to give us different opportunities to do things. I kind of want to somehow do like a race taxi sort of thing with the car eventually, but it's a lot of fab work and I don't know how to put racing seats in the back. This video is probably going to be short. Then again, my videos have been kind of longer lately, and I always think they're going to be short, and I never really know if they are short or not because I don't look at it until the very end. So, might be short, might be not. You guys will know. Well, I'll know before you. But I'm going to leave you guys off here, so I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the little BRZ maintenance day and a little update on the Civic because some things just need updates, I feel like, and I like to keep you guys updated every time I do car stuff. So I'm going to leave you guys off here today, so if you guys could please do me a favor, comment, like, subscribe. If you guys could even share these videos so we can get more of the Civic stuff boosted, because my Civic videos haven't been doing as good as I was hoping, which is a bummer, because I thought the Civic was really going to help me out on this YouTube thing, but so far it's not. But if you guys could please comment, like, subscribe, and even share the videos, show your friends, show everyone, that'd be super dope. But I'm going to leave you guys off here, so do all that fun stuff, keep doing you, stay motivated. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and peace.